Hello everybody and welcome to this optional video in this series, and today we're going to discuss some of the things that you can customize in Xcode. So let's get started. The purpose of an IDE is to make your life more comfortable when programming, and you really want to make your life easier since programming can become a daunting task and boring at times. Yes, even if it is video games or exciting research stuff. Take the latter statement as sarcasm if you wish. So customizing some aspects of your IDE is nice and useful. So let's go into Xcode and into the Hello World program to see how you can customize your Xcode IDE. So the first step is to go into the Xcode menu and choose the preference options. And this window should appear. Let's first customize the fonts and colors. So to personalize your code, choose the theme from the preloaded things. For example, I would choose this one and then click on the plus tab. And now I will choose to duplicate the theme. Of course, you can name it as you want. In this case, the suggested name is more than fine with me. So you can click anywhere out of the box and it will set the name. So let's now customize the theme. I like the font that we are currently using, but the size is quite small. So let's make it bigger. To do this, choose all the items and click on the small T icon that appears in this corner. I would choose a font of 14. That should be comfortable enough. Of course, you can choose the different colors for the different features. And you can explore yourself what every feature does, but I really suggest not changing any of those features or of those colors. Of course, you can always revert the changes by deleting the theme, clicking on this negative thing, and choosing a preset theme. Now, the next thing you may want to do is to configure your text editor. So go to the text editing tab. And I will not go over every feature, but you may want to check that the line number box is checked, as well as the boxes for the code folding ribbon that allows you to hide lines of the code while editing. And this is very useful when your screen is completely cluttered. So yes, very convenient to do this. You may also want to use the highlight instances of selected symbol that finds the variables of the same name throughout the code. And maybe the automatically insert closing braces option that automatically generates matching opening and closing brackets. And this option is sometimes annoying, but it helps to have it on, especially if there are parts of the codes where there are 3 or more levels of nesting. Also, make sure that in the general settings, the show live issues box is checked. And this will help you find potential errors in the code before even attempting to compile. There is one last thing you may want to do, and is that of setting a workspace for the project. So initially, the workspace for a project is a default location that I really do not know where it is, but I find it useful to set it to the project directory. Now to do this, go to the product menu and then choose the scheme option. And from within that menu, choose the edit scheme option and check the box of working directory. Now click on the small file icon and choose the workspace. As I have already said, I like to choose the folder where the project is stored or where the files are. So double click on it and voila, the directory is set. You may want to go ahead and close this window. And of course, there are plenty more settings that you might want to explore, but I think that the ones that I mentioned should be the most relevant for the moment. Well, I hope that you enjoyed and learned from the tutorial. If it is the case, please give the video a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Have a great day and see you in the next video. Bye bye.